Hey folks, Cool18 here, and welcome to Let's Try the Oil Blue. The Oil Blue is, well, it's an oil drilling simulation, but it's by the same people who brought you Cook, Serve, Delicious. So it really promises to be a hectic, clicking, time management, resource management kind of game with sort of a Zen-like feel to it, and that once you're in it, you really do zone in. It's kind of interesting. There's 4 different machines to manage, and I think in this particular game here, I'm going to only have 3 of the 4 on this early island that I'm on. But the game does get a little bit more crazy as you go ahead. You can see here some of my devices have leveled up, which means that they're a little bit more powerful and useful and will generate a little bit more oil for me. So right now we are in the 0 hour before the market's open. I'm not allowed to drill yet. We can take a look at the market. We can see what the price of the oil barrels are and how many I've got in storage, and I can sell them as well. Right now the oil is... it's certainly currently sitting at 200, which is the cap. It's got a minimum of 100, a cap of 200. Right now, it would exceed the cap, actually, just because of high demand, but it might not always be the case, so money is pretty good. I actually have a little bit of money for upgrades. I could spend some of the cash that I've got to go and give an upgrade to my ground well. Let's go ahead and force an upgrade. They also level up on their own with experience points. So I have 6 batteries there. My oil lost when the cells are depleted are hugely decreased, and a max speed of production has been increased by 2. Alright, the markets are open, which means I can start to drill at this point, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And I'm going to start off by booting up my machine. I've got the oil derrick here and the jack drill here. Pump jack over here. Going to boot those back up, and then we're going to get our ground well going on, which doesn't need much in the way of booting. I'm going to start it on a pretty aggressive, I think speed like 5 over here. I'm going to start one cell, then start the other one. And then I'll start actually all of them like this, and then turn this one off so it can start to recharge back to 100 while the others are being drained away. That's good. This drill is drilling. And start this, get our first drop here in a second, and no oil there. Release some pressure over here. Whoa, slow down the drill. We're missing some oil. Being way too aggressive. Actually, I think I'm going to miss that. Oh, nope, we can pump that one out. Good. These cells, you're fully charged, so we're going to go ahead and get that started. Release some pressure over there. Let me swing over to the left-hand side for the pocket of oil over on that side. The pump jack is recalibrating. I think we missed one of the 2 passes on there, but that's okay. This is the one that needs the most babysitting because you do have to slide things around and regularly release the pressure. And let's just speed up a little, slow it down, pump the oil out of that pocket. Great. It's done recalibrating. So now we can get a drop. We'll just mark the oil packets over here. You've got to release some oil before it gets too critical. And we'll wait for the second stack. You move over to the right. Ooh, mark that, mark that. Good stuff. A little bit more oil collected. Move over to the right. Batteries, everything is going well there. Good. Release some pressure. Move over to the right. Whoo! Move over to the right some more. And one more over there. Make sure you've had plenty of caffeine in the morning before you start to work this here. Gonna pump that oil, release the pressure. That's ready to be calibrated soon. We're gonna turn on this cell, and we'll turn off, I'm gonna turn off a couple over here to get them charging up. Release the pressure, start the drill for more speed. Oop, there we go. Slow, slow, slow. And move over to the right. And I missed one of the drops, and there's no oil on the right-hand side over there. This is only with 3 machines. I'm actually high enough level. I could theoretically be working 4. And there is another type of machine that I have unlocked, but we don't have access to on this particular island here. And that scares the crap out of me. You 2, go on. You 2, turn off for some charging. Actually, we'll do it that way. There we are. Ooh, see, because I failed to manage the pressure, we're starting to take a bit of damage here, which is a little bit disappointing. Let me slow down the drill. I'm going to try to dig out one more pocket before we shut down for the day. Ooh, missing a drop. Mark that. Go there. Release some extra pressure. Get over to the left. Battery's fine for now. And come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Release the extra pressure. Because once you turn off a machine for the day, it cannot be restarted. Okay. Halt! So we'll have to do some repairs. Watch that. This can be enabled. And then we'll turn off the other 3. That'll be fine. We'll level up on what? My ground well? No oil in this packet. Yeah. Didn't it already have... Oh, no. That's the other message. Ground well level 11. Okay. Great. And 12. Wonderful. Ooh, I missed the oil packets. Damn it. That's what I get for reading, you guys. Okay, we're going to wait for those things to cap up. Let's go back up to the surface for a minute, and let's issue some repairs on our derrick, since we got a little bit of time. Oh, it's the laser pointer one. So we got to get the laser pointer to be in here. We're, I think, doing some realignment. So I've got to maintain this inside of the red circle. And it's got a bit of a generous sort of zone of error. Oh, pump jack is... There we go, that's repaired. Pump jack is letting me know there's going to be a drop coming up. There we go, that's an oil packet there. And we'll check the right-hand side. Oh, it's full. We got to transfer the oil, actually. Although the pump jack can still drill for more oil while it's pumping, so that's nice. Some of the others can't do that. Okay, since we don't have to manage as many machines right now, I'm going to go up to speed 7 at this point. I think that's going to be fine. Pumping out the oil barrels. One of the things with the ground well, if that ever runs out of power, any oil that you have sitting like half produced will quickly drain out. But otherwise, anything that's in the barrel is fine. Recalibrating, a little bit of damage as well. You're letting me know about that. And markets are about to close. I would like to do a sale here of whatever barrels I've got, because the prices are still pinned. Come on, show me the next side. Okay, nothing. So let's just go up here. Yeah, we're at 14 of 15 barrels, so we have to sell. And the prices are still maxed out, so selling now would be great. There we go. I got my full 200 a barrel. Wonderful stuff. Turn that one on. Max the speed. There we go. Let's turn off a couple of those so they charge a little bit more. I might want to turn this off before it takes another round of stress damage. It'll be easier to repair if it's not too heavily damaged. And yeah, see, that's in the red. Anything over here? May as well get the 2 little packets and then go ahead and halt, because it is building up the stress. Okay! Turn those on. I think we were actually had no power going on for a second there. Can I still go faster than this? Oh, I can. Oh, may as well if I'm babysitting it. Now, I think that the oil produced versus power drain is basically balanced no matter what speed you're going on. The downside is you don't have as much time to charge your other cells. I think we are now at the end of the day. There we are. 3 more barrels stored. Day completed. And I'd already completed 1 extra island before this, so I'm getting some royalties paying on there. And then my workers require a little bit of money. And am I going to get an upgrade? Yay! The titles in this are hilarious, especially when you start. You start at rank 50, so there's a lot of possibility for leveling up. Global oil capacity for oil barrels increased by 5. Enjoy the extra space and use it. Oh! Nice. So I had a cap of 15 barrels. Now I'm going to have to cap of 20 barrels, which is good. You can see I have some more device upgrades over here as well. Okay. So my total mission is to sell 65 barrels. I've sold 45 so far, so I'm well on my way to pulling that off. I do have to do a repair. There's a 0 hour before the market's open and before I can start to do the actual drilling, which is a good opportunity to do a bit of repair, so we're going to go ahead and do that right away. It is hard to provide commentary and play this game, considering having done it in a post-commentary. There we go. Replace the pump jack. Okay, so this is the bolt one. So the arrow keys will... Okay, so it's down. Okay. Release that, and catch you. And this will be tricky. There we go. Excellent. We've cleared the path. We've got 25 more seconds until market open, but all my machines are fully upgraded, or fully repaired. I could go and spend money on an upgrade at this point, but I think I'm okay with not doing that. I'll just take my money as a victory thing. I think it carries over from one to the other. Let's go and skip the rest of the 0 hour and go down to the oil drills. Boot up all the systems. Start that, and then we're going to start... We'll go to speed 4. We got a lot of cells. I think we can handle speed 4. A bit of hands-offiness. Actually, I'll go and turn on the other ones and then do that. Get these recharging right away. You've started to drill right away. Good. Pump jack. We're going to start you, and no oil there. And on the right. There we go. Good stuff. You. No oil spotted yet. Cells are going well. Oh, there's some. Release and slow. You got to be going slow to be able to pump the oil out of a pocket. Plus, it's just a lot easier to slide from side to side that way. Okay, we can go up to maybe speed 5 at the very least. Release the pressure! Go over to the right. Go over to the right. It's a good thing I only have 3 machines. My life here, if I had 4, would be brutal. Pump that. Release. When you're pumping, the pressure goes up very quickly. Mark the oil. Hey, hey, another upgrade. You pump that out. You can go ahead and start drilling. And mark that. Good. You're going to need to release in a second. Whoa. Slow down. Release. Move over. Oh, I got even more cells. Alright. Increase the speed. Turn these off so they can start charging. Go over this way. This is going to be a lot of oil over here. Which probably means we'll have to take this machine offline for repairs relatively quickly. But it's not too bad. Although, ooh, it's almost full over here. We're actually going to have to do some pumping. We'll probably miss some oil packets while that's happening. But, you know, I guess that's fine. So yeah, this empties 1 barrel at a time. Everything else sort of accumulates barrels in its storage and has to transfer it over. Pump that. Release that. Mark that just in time. Whew. And start and slow. And pump. And transfer. That's going to be busy for a while. Turn these guys on. Let's go speed 10 production over here. Recalibrating. Speed 12. With a lot of cells like this, it's not too bad. I'll let these guys all drain out and then start recharging at the same time. That's going to be okay. And then maybe bring down the speed. So that's still pumping, so we can't use it yet. You've got nothing on the left side. How does the right side look? Nothing. You, start drilling again. And release that pressure. These cells, I think we're good there. Seems very manageable. Recalibrating, so we got 20 seconds left to go there. Start to swing over to the center a little bit more while we wait. By leveling it up here, I get more visibility. And slow, and pump, and release. And boom, boom. Check the cells. Okay, we're gonna have to bring this down. Turn these on. Give some things a chance to charge up. You move over to the left. I think I missed 1 drop. That's a real shame. Pump oil. I mean, it's not the end of the world, I suppose, if all the cells drained out, because as long as you don't have too much oil in there that you're losing. Oil. You're letting me know that some cells have just worn out. Oh, these are full, though, so they're not charging anymore. Release! Move over, and do this. Whoa! Attention management, time management, resource management. How much do you want to risk some damage on this? Yeah, this could probably use a break and repair. I'm going to go ahead and do it now. That's fine. You're getting into the yellow. That's okay. Your tank's almost full, though. It'd be nice to fill up your tank before we continue. Pump this up a little bit more. There you go. You're full. You're full. Let's get these guys charging. Something like that. Let's bring it up a bit, because we're not going to be micromanaging you quite as much. Oil prices are still maxed out, which is nice. And nothing on the left side. Then we'll let it do the right side, double check the batteries, and we'll start a repair. 1 pocket of oil there. On, off, 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 off. 1 hour remaining, okay. Still getting 200 bucks a barrel right now, which is amazing. Sell everything we've got. Bam. Good stuff. Go back, check the battery, and then maybe run a repair. Batteries really do charge quite quickly right now. Pump jack's about ready to go. Nothing there. Yeah, it's getting close to the red and damaged. It's going to take some stress right now from this. I'll let it do the other side. Shut it down. No, nothing going on. Okay. Here. Use all the cells while I'm running a repair on the pump jack. Okay, it's the bolt to clear things. If it hits one of the barriers when they're in place, then it'll knock down the bolt and you have to start over again, which is very frustrating. Sell a couple of barrels that we've got there. Go back down. All we got to do is manage these bad boys. Okay, we'll keep it on full speed, and then once some of the cells shut down, we're going to slow things down to give them more time to actually recharge. Oh, the market's about to close. Let's leave it on full for now. That's going to be fine. We'll see if we can squeeze out 1 more barrel before the end of the day. I mean, the status of the cells do sort of carry over from day to day. They recharge overnight, but they don't necessarily start with a full charge. Alright, I'm going to call that good enough. Try to make sure we start the next day with a full set of batteries, full set of charges. And that is the end of the day. We did have 3 barrels left. We haven't sold yet. Now, if you do end your week somewhere with some barrels left, they do get auto-sold, as well as any barrels of oil that are still left in a machine. They do get sold when you actually finish your time at a particular session. So you don't have to worry about that. I mean, it's nice to get it before the end of the day, especially when you want to do some upgrades, like if you want to spend money on some upgrades. I can now control an additional machine, bringing the total machine count, to 5? I'm so happy that I only have 3 on this island here. Especially doing the commentary, it just wouldn't be possible. I'm a fairly useful asset. 5 more barrels, and I can hold up to 25 barrels at a time. That's nice. 64 barrels sold. I've got final day. I only have to sell 1 more barrel. Well, obviously that's going to happen. In fact, I've got like 3 barrels right now, I think, so I could instantly sell it, complete the quest. I still get to complete the whole day, though, which is nice because you can farm out a little bit more money. Any upgrades to machines that you leave behind do get added into your royalties, so you don't really necessarily lose some of the money you spent. Did I not finish repairing you? I thought I had. But I apparently could use some repairs here in the 0 hour. Okay, good. Everything else is good. You never have to repair the ground well machines. They never take damage. So that's good. Let's go ahead and, yeah. Skip this and head down to the oil drills. Boot up the system. Start and run this maybe speed 10. Half of the potential max. There we are. And you're about to... Nothing there. You're drilling. That's good. So nothing on the left. Anything on the right? That one. Okay. Looks good. And you're progressing. And you're doing that. Oh. Oh. Are you ready to transfer? Really? Okay. Good to know. Slow drill. Move over to the right. I'm going to go and switch banks over here. I don't like to have any batteries staying at 100%. Because that's a waste. Because they're not charging. They're not doing anything. And fast forward and go. And you're going to get another drop. And you need to release the pressure. Ooh, that got very high. Let's do that. Nothing there. Okay. Start drill for speed. Release the pressure. Center a little bit. And we're looking for more oil packets. I don't know if I'm supposed to dodge things. I don't know if that affects the pressure rate. I don't think so. Come on, really? There's some. And hit the brakes and do that. And release right away. And get ready to mark. Nothing there. And anything on the right? Nothing. Very uneventful. Okay. Let's bring this all the way over to the left. What just leveled up? My ground wells? They do tend to level up a lot because they're always running. Now they're max. Hey, 250 charge at the start of every day. Can only recharge up to 100 when depleted. Oh, okay. Still interesting. Alright, these cells just wore out, and I think I'm going to have to slow it down a couple of notches to give this bank a chance to recharge before this one depletes. Go a little faster, stop there, and pump oil. You'll need to release right away because the pressure rises so quickly when you're actually drilling. Another level up of probably the pump jack here. Initial depth, stress caused by normal operations increased. That's nice. Why don't you move over that way? I have no cells operating right now, so yeah, we're losing oil in the middle. You saw there. Speed up a little, come down here, do that, release the pressure right away. Get ready to move over all the way to the right. Good there. Can probably sustain a bit more release. Go to the right. Get ready for a drop. Okay, we're still okay. 1 pack of oil. Oh, you're starting to get some pretty heavy-duty damage. We're going to work this to the extreme, though, here, because it is our last day. So we don't have to worry about stuff like that. There we go. Move over here. Release the pressure. Speed up. Pump oil. Oil tanks are full. Transfer. Okay. We might get a little bit more drilling out of that. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, you're about ready to go. You're going to do that. From there, we'll check the other side. We'll sell a few barrels just to make sure we don't hit our cap of how many barrels we can hold on at any given time. Okay. Yeah, we're actually... There we go. We're almost at our cap here. And we've been lucky the whole time the price has been capped at 200. On my first island, it was actually basically sitting at 100 most of the time. Lots of money there. And yeah, you can only repair your machines when they're off, and if you turn them off, then you can't turn them back on again on that day. Try to center this a bit more. Use the full battery cells. That's a drop, just caught it in time. Release. Oh, missed an oil pack. Well, that's okay, we found another one. I mean, when the drill is going fast, it's really jamming. Okay. So that got stopped completely, so we'll not be able to use it again anyway, so there's no point, I think, in worrying about repairing it. 1 hour remaining. Alright. Let's start working on this. Try to micromanage these a little bit more. And do a few more drops. Stress is getting pretty high here, too. Boom. Good. And yeah, oil produced. We don't have to pump it, but it does keep track of how many got done. Start charging over there. We're not full on our current barrel stop, are we? No, 3 of 5. Or 3 of 25. So we got lots. Okay, let's go up to speed 20. There's not a whole lot of time left. Ooh, another drop over there. 2 oils, nice. And 2 there as well. Very good. I'll actually get another upgrade, I think. Which is nice, because that'll increase royalties for the future. Yeah, you're complaining about that. I guess you can start a transfer, that's fine, since you are full. You can hear the countdown. I don't think we'll get to do another jack pump. Be nice if we did, but I don't think we will. Yeah, I know your stress is high. Ooh, nothing there. Keep these cells going until the last possible minute. Oh, and that's it. That's the end. The end of the final day. So it'll auto-sell everything that we still had sitting in our storage, as well as anything in our pumps. Oh. I didn't realize that I have to spend money to replace the critical level in the jack pump. I should have turned it off sooner. I think I lost some extra money. That is unfortunate. That's the first time that's happened. Damn workers eating their food. All remaining oil was automatically transferred and sold. Luckily, it's still 200 a barrel, which is nice. Pretty good businessman. Financial objectives are now available. You may be offered... They may be offered to you at the start of reclaiming New Island. Oh, so not just a number of barrels to complete, but actually, like, make this much profit. There aren't fine employees. Royalties multiplied by 1.5, and you've unlocked a design panel. Okay. Great businessman, chance of finding certain island. Oh yeah, so the starting equipment, it keeps shifting every time you get to certain breakpoints. It shifts more and more to like the more complicated setups. Like the ground wells are the easy ones, right? And now it's like more of the other stuff. So that'll affect. I've got 5 slots for equipment, and those will be, I believe, randomly determined from these things. So the fact that I had sort of an even split this time is not guaranteed. Sold a total of 104 barrels, really nice. And then we get to the next island. We got more royalties, wonderful. We'll take a look at see what the devices on the next island will be, especially if we get the actual, is it called the oil drill? I don't remember. There's another one with a touchscreen interface. Presumably we'll get some of those. Oh no, it's the rig. It's the oil rig. Drill rig. Yeah, so you can see here, this new island, Box Island, I'm going to get 1 ground well, 2 derricks to manage, which is really, that's pretty brutal, because those are some of the most complicated things to deal with. 1 pump jack, 1 drill machine. This is relatively complicated as well. So in our financial goal, make $51,000 in 8 days. It's not about number of barrels, it's about money on this one. I guess I'll do a little bit of a demo of what the drill rig looks like. I've only done the tutorial for it. I haven't used it for real drilling quite yet. So let's go ahead and begin the first workday. All my equipment should start in repair, which is nice. And since I won't have any barrels to sell, I can go ahead and just skip the 0 hour. That's completely fine. We'll get on to the drills. I do like the fact that this rig, it like starts with like a touchscreen interface. It's kind of neat. Power on, power on, power on, and max speed for now. Tap there, tap there. Okay, screens are calibrated. Good. Are we gonna start? Okay, these are all places for me to look at here and find some oil. Okay, start drill. That. Get the other side. Yeah, at least it doesn't need a lot of babysitting. Not like this stuff. Release. Release. Oh, this one here is finding an oil packet. Pump that out. Be ready for the release. Nothing here yet. And I think that isn't oil. Oh no, those are my points to look at. Release pressure. So much babysitting. We'll drill, move there, release that. Release the pressure there. Start up. And go. Spending money for some upgrades may have been really nice with so much stuff over here. 4 seconds to go there. Release some pressure. Nothing. Release some pressure. Drill. Start drill. Release some pressure. Release pressure down here. So we're going through all these little points of interest to see if we might be able to find some sort of oil packets. Oh, release the pressure. Release the pressure. Nothing? No. So we'll run these on full screen and then I'll come back to it. You've got lots of time there. If you're done that point, swing back around through the north. Oh, these are... I think those are bad spots. Those will increase stress, actually. Release. Release. Release pressure. Missed the left side here. There's a little bit of stuff. All the power got drained. We'll let them recharge. Slow drill. Go to left. Yeah, nothing here. Release. Release. Go left again. Pump out the oil. Oh my god, this is brutal. Yeah, we're gonna stop this video after yeah, I don't know if that... We'll see. I mean, the stress isn't actually a problem, so maybe it was just showing me there was nothing in there. Release. Go there, then there. Release. Release. Go back to full speed. Get ready for that drop. Cells... Okay, I'm gonna have to upgrade the ground well so that the starting cells actually have a decent amount of power. I guess I'll drop you down to minimum and then run one cell over there. Release the pressure. Release pressure. Go to the middle. Release the pressure. Slow drill. Move you over to the side. I guess that's it. We'll leave these things running a little bit higher speed more frequently and just slow you down when we hit something or when we see something. I think we've found anything there. Do that. Let's bring you up to speed 2. It's going to be okay. Release the pressure. Start drill. Move over. Release. Move over more to the middle. Slow. Move over to the left. And again. Release. And... Oh, I think I might have missed it. I'm not sure. Slow drill. Release pressure. Oh my god! Can't do this, you guys. Release. Move over to the right. You're about to drop. You've got nothing running here. Poop. A little bit of oil. Oh my god. I'm wondering if I should just, like, ignore one of these guys completely. Let's halt you. Because you're being damaged regardless. Go there. Still haven't found any oil. Pump that. I only can produce 2 barrels over here. I should really lower the speed so less babysitting is required for that thing. And yeah, I'll definitely should spend money on upgrades on the ground well. Because once you get that thing to recharge a lot and you have more batteries, it can really do a lot more work for you. I'm gonna just go for this one. Actually, I guess I could have gone for the other one. really aren't finding anything over here, huh? So you move this around into these spots to try to find an oil pocket. There's probably a more optimal path I could use to find things faster. I don't think that can get pumped. Oh, yeah, it did. Well, that's something at least. See if we can swing it all the way over to the right. Slow down. Release pressure. Oh my god, so much pressure. And you know what? You guys are pretty heavily damaged. Fault you both. I can babysit this thing a little bit more. Well, it's about out of time. There, maximum speed. See if you might be able to earn an upgrade. I don't think we ever found anything in here. We made 2 barrels that day. That is off. Oh no, that's not true. We've got some that is in storage waiting to be pumped out. Holy crap. And they charged me $1,000. Yeah. Made 0 money. What a challenging game. I'm really looking forward to, like, just playing, probably on my own, just because the voiceover commentary is virtually impossible. And testing, seeing how far you can get. It'd suck if I failed the first day here. View upgrades, yes. Let's go ahead and spend a bunch of money to bring these bad boys up like that. That's going to make a big difference. We need to repair some of these guys. Switch to A, switch to B. What? Oh, this is different. I haven't done this one before. Oops, I closed the info. Awesome. I have no idea what's going on. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to, I closed the help for it, so I don't actually know how this one works. Can I exit this thing? Exit the repair? I can drop down to the drills at least and start the day. Well, I'm gonna have to put a cut in here. Thank you very much for watching another, this Let's Try of the Oil Blue, and I'll see you next time, folks. Bye-bye.